They needed a whole different number. The one that I gave them was already picked up by somebody else. And that poor guy sat here for like 3 hours this morning because Samsung hasn't been paying their warehousing fees, I guess. Come look what you made.
Come on.
All right, who helped you?
Kylie.
Oh, he did? All right, come on. Let's look at the cars, Kai.
Okay. Close your eyes.
Close my eyes?
Yeah.
Okay, well, as I walk down the stairs, I'll close my eyes. You good?
You're going the right way, no.
This way or that way?
Open your eyes.
Oh, okay. Close your eyes as you walk downstairs.
Open your eyes.
Oh, open my eyes?
I'll tell you when to
Okay. Okay.
You're not at the... Okay, you're at the floor.
Okay.
Okay, it's just Lucy. Open your
Okay.
eyes.
Open my eyes?
Yes.
Whoa.
Look like this.
You guys went crazy.
I put some cars on
Wow.
with bigger ones.
That is well done.
Oh my God.
This thing hasn't been used in a while. That's pretty cool. Look at that. You guys lined them all up.
Yeah. All of them.
Oh.
Look at all the levels. Look at the top two.
The top one's cool. I like that police car. I haven't seen that one before.
And also, look, some of them are in jail up here.
Oh, jail?
Yeah. Look down here.
Wow. I didn't even know they had
And
those.
then come over here.
Okay.
You can't really see it, but there's a police car.
Wow.
And look on the other side, you can't really see it. You can't see it.
Whoa. I see it. That's cool. Need to get these rugs out of here. This, our rescue dog destroyed them by peeing on them, so yeah. That's
so
cool.
I'm gonna keep them up here so Lucy doesn't pee on me.
Okay. Those are super
And look,
cool.
there's more over here on the other side.
Let me fix Mr. Gorilla Man here.
Yeah, he's been brushing all day.
Yeah,
No,
oh,
that's
sorry.
car.
So I'm trying to get this gorilla guy. There you go. There you go. He's back in action.
Yeah.
Yes,
Look
baby.
at his sleeping.
He's sleeping? Oh, they are? Wow.
Yeah.
All right. That's pretty cool, guys.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I got 5.
I'll do it for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Purple, nothing.
Nothing.
How many of you have played games? So Cash comes to me yesterday and says, hey, it's game day. And I'm like, yeah, it is game day.
I think I'm going to win. Yes!
Okay, yes.
Yes!
Oh, you got the trap.
Yes! Yes!
All right. Okay, Cash, go for it, buddy. How many of you guys have played this?
Casey's face. Hey, look.
Oh, he gotcha. So yeah, I thought he meant game day, but he meant game day. So,
Yeah.
pretty cool though. And we got Mr. Lego Man watching for no cheating with all of his eyes.
All his hands.
And it's pretty cool, guys. Check this out right here. T-Dub's cousin. Look at this clip.
My turn.
We're so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in
There you
air, give proof through the night that our flag was still there.
He's so good.
Oh, say does that star
Oh, there he is.
spangled
Oh,
banner
look. That's so awesome.
o'er the land?
Everybody in the family can sing, huh?
Yeah. So that's my cousin.
And the home of the brave.
Actually, I think he's actually my second cousin, so it's my dad's cousin's kid. That's so awesome. So proud of him. His name is Andrew Ross. He's an amazing singer.
So that's pretty cool. T-Dub's cousin sings sing national anthem. He's in the Air Force. Awesome dude. I've never met him. I think I met him. No, maybe I did meet him once. Out in Virginia. But anyways, thank you for your service for everyone that's in there. And that was awesome. He could start the race off today. Got a little bit of sunshine at the end of the day on Sunday. It was raining all morning. And of course, these two said, Dad, can we go to the park? I said, sure. And Cash is hanging out with Mom because that's what Cash likes to do. Yeah, back to work tomorrow. And I got some football tonight. Aaron Rodgers looked horrible today. That Green Bay looked horrible. I kind of felt like that was going to happen. Devontae Adams is gone. If you guys have no idea what football is, it's just I like it because I was involved in it. I like playing it. And then heck of a game for field goals. The Bengals and the Steelers. Steelers ended up winning that one. But the Bengals could have won it too. All right. Let's get to work tomorrow. Well, our neighbors on Sundays, it always smells amazing across the street. And so they finally like, hey, you want some? We're like, yeah. It's kind of like a salty soy sweet and sour.
It's almost like it's like a fishy, it's like a fish sauce kind of.
But this is like an omelet.
But it's like a pancakey omelet.
Yeah, one's a shrimp and one's a pork.
Pork belly and shrimp. No, it's pork belly and shrimp.
And these aren't onions, they're like tofu.
No, it's onion.
Or maybe some of them are onions, some of them are like tofu.
Onion.
No? It's really good though. Oh yeah, well, Park was fun. Isn't it weird? Like one of them's like a tofu, one of them's an onion. One of them has like a tofu taste. Either way, thank you neighbors. Thank you neighbors for letting us finally try what you guys make every Sunday.
It's so good.
Yeah, man. It is Monday morning and he is the only child at home now. He's living his best life. Oh yeah. Okay, it's still warm out here. It was rainy all day, Saturday, Sunday. We didn't get to go to the lake at all. But today, of course, it's beautiful. What's up, dude? We're gonna look for some loads. I've been looking all morning, not much out there. $500 at Charleston, $1,100 all the way up to Richmond, so we'll find something hopefully. But it's about 11 o'clock. I think that's just a leaf there, dude. You having fun living your best life? The only kid at home? 2 years, buddy. Yeah. Then you got school too. All right, let's look for some loads. You like bananas? Yum, yum. Your boy just ate 2 bananas. What?
Sarah McLaughlin will get you every time, man.
My goodness. Waiting around all day, and we got a load. Little man is back reunited with his brothers, so they don't care about me anymore, or he doesn't. But T-Dubs has something going on also, guys. Do you want to explain it? I don't know what this is.
So we're doing a fundraiser. Well, the school is doing a fundraiser. Everything goes back to the school, or percentage goes back to the school. You can order it directly off of the website underneath the child's name, and it will ship directly to your house.
That's cool.
We're trying to do 12 items for each kid, because if they sell 12 items, they get to go into the game truck, which is apparently the big thing. So we're just trying to...
Cash, like, I want to go back to the game truck. But
yeah, so we're just trying to do 12 items each kid.
I got to hustle because this load picks up at 4 and it's 3 o'clock in this next city over.
You can text me or message me at justtruckinglife@gmail.com if you're interested, or go to the Just Trucking Family Facebook and I'll post a link.
Thanks, babe.
Thank you.
I'll be right back. Love you guys.
Love you.
Baby, I gotta go, babies.
He wants huggies.
Okay, give me huggy kisses. Here. I love you.
Kisses?
I'll be right back,
Bye, Dad. I
okay?
love you.
I'll be right back. Okay, I love you. We were gonna go hit the pool today, but I gotta run to get this load and pick it up. Bringing all these, somebody, oop, there goes my Diet Coke. Somebody sent me these Rain-X windshield wipers. I noticed when I was in Florida last time. Mine are getting a little weak, so I'm gonna put those in on the truck, and I got a bunch of bumper stickers. Guys, check out Kaz Gear. That's my merchandise supplier. He is awesome, guys. KazGear.com. That's his email info if you want your own branded stuff. All these bumper stickers, all kinds of stuff. Well, there she is. Let's get her fired up. And the pickup is actually only 6 miles away. Oh, it smells good in here. Like leather and suede. If we left right now, we'll get there at 3:29. So by 4 o'clock pickup. Never been here. And it's taking me a route that makes me do a huge hairpin right. So I'm gonna take a different route that I know, because I live right here and I know these roads. All right. Get these windshield wipers. Thanks a lot, whoever sent these again. I forget, but you guys are awesome. And all these stickers and stuff, I will have them with me when I see you guys out on the road. I sat there pretty much all morning, just hanging out with Tank, hanging out with my youngest son. And then all the loads I was bidding on earlier, once they got past their appointment time and came off the board, they were just listed the next day. So, I mean, there's still loads out there, but there's not a big demand to move them, I don't think. So they're just waiting for the right truck that just needs to get to that area and go there. But this load popped up about 2:45, 2:30 in the afternoon, and I said, and it was like listed at $400. I said, well, I'll do that for about $600 maybe. And I called and the broker, and as I was on the phone waiting for like 4 minutes to get someone to talk to, my broker guy called me from this broker, and I'm like, okay. And he said, hey man, I got one for you. And I'm like, all right, well, I'm actually on the phone right now. He's like, which one? I'm like, Greer down to Newberry. It's like 60 miles. He's like, got a better one. It's like, it's Malden. I'm like, that's the next city over for me. So that's even better. He's like, yeah, I got about 400 into him. I'm like, I'll do it for $500, man. He said, okay, cool, I'm sending it over. So he sent it over, and my biggest thing now is I'm going to email him once we get here and get checked in and see if we are getting loaded, because sometimes people don't want to load that close to the end of the day, but it's only 6 miles from the house, so I said no worries. But if they do load, then I'm going to ask him how late do they unload over there at Samsung, because I might just go there in the morning, because all the loads I've come from Savannah, I don't know why Samsung's getting so much stuff delivered there, but they must have parts coming from everywhere and they don't have any drivers or something. But bringing stuff out of Savannah, now bringing stuff out of where I live back down to there, so they're building something. Either way, I don't know how late they unload, so I don't want to go down there and they'll be closed. So I will email him and say, hey, can you get a confirmation? Are they unloading all night, or is it only till 6 p.m. and we might miss it? Should we just come back tomorrow morning? So we'll see what he says. But here's our exit right here, Lawrence Road, 417. This road actually, if you take a right turn, it takes you right back to like Main Street. It goes right by our house again. So we just took the interstate because it's a lot quicker than going to all that stoplights and downtown and all that stuff. So yeah, what is it here? You can take a left and then it's up on the right. So 417. Let's get off the road. And then maybe if I don't have to unload tonight, there's all these new warehouses to the right too, like brand new. If I don't unload tonight and I'm back late till the morning, maybe we'll go to the pool or something. I don't know. I kind of like picking up at new places around my house, because I learn more places that are what they make and what they do around here. But this is probably just being warehouse. Maybe it came off the train. I don't know what it is, but we'll see. Last time we delivered big pieces of steel, so who knows what Samsung needs now. Let's get down there. Now it is 400 Bon Air Street, which it says 0.2 miles. I don't want to miss truck entrance, so is this it? Piedmont Facility Environmental Solutions. No, it's 305 Main Street. Okay. It says on the right hand side, a GPS satellite image didn't. It looked like it was big. It didn't see where the trucks were parked, but it's definitely up here on the right. What do we got? Because that looks like it's going to be a hard turn right there. Da-da-da. Partial building available. Got like a skull on it. Okay. I see a couple cars parked way down there. I barely made that curve. It's on the left over here. There's something on the right. That's just parking. A couple things there. Do not see a name on the building. But this one to the left doesn't have anybody at it. And that's where we're supposed to be. So, I don't see any cars. There's docks there, but there's nobody there. Interesting. Now we got a whole other road. I don't really want to be going down these roads because they're not meant for semi-trucks. got a trailer right in front of us. We might be in luck. Come around the backside. I got people sitting there. Okay, we might be in business. Yeah, okay. Nice and easy back. We're just gonna get out of the way up here. Let's see what these are. Probably waiting for my butt. All right. Got nice. What is that? Is that a Western Star? I think so. Yeah, the windows in the back of the Western Star are so big. Let's see what these guys have to say. What door they want me to go jump into. How you doing, man? I don't know if I'm in the right spot, but I got something supposed to go to Samsung.
Derek?
How long you guys been here? How you doing, man? I just got a load dropped on me with the pickup number 465-9055.
For the pickup number?
That's the pickup number.
I don't.
Okay, but that one.
They got to get you the paperwork.
They got it, the broker?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and get that trailer number for you.
Okay. We'll make sure you can cross-reference that, but that other one's already gone, huh?
Yep. Yeah, it's on its way and everything.
All right, let me get him on the line. How late do you guys load?
4:45.
4:45, okay. Let me get him on.
No, my boss.
Your boss did.
Yeah.
But they haven't been paying you, like, they pay every week or every month?
Yeah, they're supposed to pay me.
They haven't been paying, huh? Come on, Samsung. That's probably why everyone else is having a hard time getting them stuff. Or people probably drop their contracts because they weren't paying.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But even large companies like that are just...
And it's like, who is it? Is it the person in the CFO, a financial officer, or is it like the people in payroll, or what is it? Who's not paying?
Exactly.
Because you know they got money.
Hell yeah.
Samsung TVs, Samsung washer dryers.
When my phone came out, I paid $1,500 from a damn
Samsung.
phone.
Yeah. They do have a reputation for some good washers, huh?
Oh, yeah.
When you go buy washers, they say Samsung is one of the top 3.
Yep.
It's cool to make them here. One place I went to yesterday, all the dashboards for the BMWs. It's
Yeah.
cool. It smelled like a brand new car. Walked inside there, like, brand new car.
Yeah, I used to offer them too.
BMW?
Yeah, I worked for a rider. He was supposed to pick that load up, drive out there, get unloaded, and then come back here, pick up the other
Another
load,
one.
and go back over there. But
Took him so long to get that first one that he didn't.
because they didn't authorize it,
So he was just sitting here waiting for Samsung to say they were going to pay, kind of thing. Or your guys
just
got it.
to let us
Your guys said
release
okay.
the product.
And you're just warehousing it for Samsung.
Yeah,
Isn't that crazy?
yeah. We got a bunch of shit in here.
Was that what I would be getting? No.
That right there is carbon for S&K battery.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, the off 85.
Yeah.
That big old giant plant.
Yeah.
Is that what they use mostly to make the lithium batteries?
Yeah. Well,
Is it like little
Every-
pebbles or what is it?
yeah.
Little pebbles of
That's
carbon?
exactly what it is.
Carbon.
Carbon pebbles.
Man.
We
Is it probably expensive? I don't know. I don't know how much. I know the batteries are expensive.
for this pallet sitting right here,
Yeah.
they're charging $250 a month for this.
Just for the pallet. Just for the pallet, not the product.
No, for the product.
Oh, okay.
But that little bitty space, $250.
Just a month?
So 250, 250, 250, 250.
Just line them up.
Yep.
That's
And
what
we
you guys
ship two
charge to
of them.
warehouse them.
Right. That's for this product here. Cheaper products, we go ahead and send, or we charge a little bit different.
Yeah. And how many of these are going out a week?
These are supposed to be out of my warehouse already.
They just haven't got it
just
to-
haven't come back to pick up the product. So it's taking up space that we should be able to use.
Yeah.
More than likely, they're charging us double now.
And it's down the 85. Like if it's sitting here for a month at 250, get it on a truck.
It's been sitting here for 3 weeks.
It's 250 a week or 250 a month?
250 a month.
A month. So $1,000.
These people are making things.
The battery people.
I mean, you got 250, you got 1,000 pallets in here. You got $250,000 right there.
Just warehousing per month. So the cost of the building isn't really the problem.
And they're only spending, he's only paying for one pallet space,
Yep.
$12.
For how much it costs for this whole warehouse. Yeah.
He's paying $2 a square foot.
It just makes sense to them to move it. Get it to the places right down 85. Just right across the border.
But, and all that shit's taxed right off on them anyway.
Just that's what they're doing, playing the system.
Yep. And you got kitty litter in there. And
Really?
you got 2 fucking rooms, kitty litters, like that stuff right there.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it supposed to be going to Petco or something, or PetSmart?
It goes to a place called Evo Box.
Where they make like
distribute it to the other places. But
kitty litter.
they get so much in that, or they produce so much that they don't have to big enough warehouse storage, so they got to sell them out.
Yeah.
So we got mattresses here, the memory foam, like 14-inch memory foam.
Just a bunch of those chilling.
They're like $3,000-$4,000 per mattress. I mean, buy it in the store.
Yeah.
So I'm sure they're charging anywhere between $150 to
store it.
$200 per pallet.
The warehousing game is where it's at. Get out of trucking.
It is.
Get a warehouse. That's why they're building all these new ones right there off of 417.
Yeah.
Brand new,
I've
it just
seen
says
that.
available. I'm like, man, I've delivered like brand new appliances to there. That's all I've delivered. And then I've delivered Red Bull right down off Woodruff. There's a small little warehouse. It's like a whole haunted mansion or something. So they used to make their own costumes.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. And I wonder what that was, just their little offices. That's crazy. And that's all the scaffolding for them? Or is that your stuff?
I don't know.
Like maybe that was like the shelves.
They shipped that from New York down to here,
Huh.
and it's just been sitting there ever since.
Taking up space, $12 a day. Okay, so that was a whole bunch of crazy. They needed a whole different number. The one that I gave them was already picked up by somebody else. And that poor guy sat here for like 3 hours this morning because Samsung hasn't been paying their warehousing fees, I guess. And that was cool. I don't know if you guys could hear him talking about those bales of carbon I was looking at. Those are $250 a month just for one of those to be stored here. And those are going to that big SK factory, that carbon or electric battery, car battery place off of 85. A lot of you guys that run 85 have seen that. It's pretty cool to see that, but he says we got a bunch of this stuff just sitting here. That's $250,000 a month. There we go. Just to warehouse it, so. He's like, maybe it's a tax write-off? I don't know. Working the system or something. But anyways, blessed to get a load, even if it's just $500. That is fine with me. We're going 60 miles, and we got something for the day. Sorry for that up close and personal. And I also shaved my little mustache because I messed it up on one side today. And T-Dub says I look like I make furniture, if you know what that means. I said, I'll grow it back, man. Don't worry. Let's get in that door. They're probably not gonna say nothing. I already like that. They're fine. I didn't do it. Already like that. So they're already swaying a bit before we even get going anywhere, but hey, we'll drive slow. Okay, we are loaded. It took a little longer than I thought it would, but they had it on the other side of the warehouse. It wasn't staged. He said normally if he knows he has one coming, it'll be staged, but we got it strapped up, but some of those pallets are a little bit flimsy, so some of the boxes were kind of already swaying on the side as you saw, so pray for that. We're gonna drive nice and easy. Let's get down to Newberry. 5 o'clock traffic, and we are going right back past our house. So we'll go just about 50 miles past our house down to exit 74, and then go right past that QT also. But they're pretty nice people in there. Cool operation. Cool to hear the warehouse side of it. Like those warehouses are making some money too for how much they are, how much space they have and how much room your stuff takes up is how much they charge you and how long it's been there. So let's cruise through Simpsonville. You see the sign over there? That's where we live, Simpsonville, South Carolina, between Georgia or Atlanta and Charlotte, Georgia and North Carolina. Cool little place to live. I never knew much about it until I moved out here. I love it. The humidity is not affecting me as much as it did the first couple of years. I'm used to it, I guess you could say now, but that cool weather's coming pretty soon. And then it gets cold out here. It snows out here. I mean, we had like 3 inches of snow one day this winter, last winter. So all 4 seasons for sure. Lots of greenery. All right, let's pass the truck with the big PVC pipes. So it's steady on the brakes. Keep rolling. Get down to 20. That's a nice old Suburban on that trailer. Pretty cool. It's a flatbed and like half the back half of it. Step deck is got something on it that they're unloading, and the top half of the step deck has this old Suburban on it. Nice. I like old stuff. Maybe if we get out to the lake house this weekend, we can get that fuel system done on that Trans Am and give a little bit of electricity to that Holley EFI system and see if we can turn that key and get that computer to fire those injectors and read the crank. cam sensors and all that stuff, and see if we can get those coils to pop off some spark. See what we get. It will be very loud though, so I won't probably have any of the boys in that garage, because that thing's running headers straight off the headers, nothing else behind it. So that'll be the first order of business after we get it fired and running and keeping it idle. Keeping it cool is getting it down to a muffler shop. I don't have the capability to go and run some nice pipes down to the back, and I'll probably do the same exit pipes on each corner of the rear bumper like the factory Trans Am's had. Just kind of point it down with the tips. It'd be kind of cool. Should sound pretty good though with that 6.2 liter LS3. All right, Simpsonville, here we go. This is where I live, guys. Where all the stores we go to. T-Dub gets her nails done right over there on the right. Neighbors across the street actually own that salon, nail salon. There's our Walmarts. Okay, let's keep rolling. And this is pretty rare right here, but I think we have an accident up here. This 385 always is pretty accident-free, at least for this stretch. It's 26 miles or 22 miles. Yeah, 22 miles till we get to the 385 to 26. We're on a 385 right now, but it is not very common that you see it backed up like this at all. In the 5 years almost I've been living here. October of 2017, guys, is when I packed up. I had like a 2004 Sequoia, Toyota Sequoia. I love those trucks. I love those Tundras and those Sequoias, a 4.7 liter V8. Awesome trucks. But I had that and 26-foot closed box trailer, twin axle, and with a trailer hitch. And I loaded that thing with everything we needed, my plasma table, a lot of my materials for the plasma table, a couple pieces of furniture, but we sold off pretty much everything else. Sold off our couch, sold off all that stuff. Nothing big, good to move. And I drove that thing all the way across the nation. T-Dubs flew with her mom and the two boys, and I met them out there a day and a half later, I think, with the good old Sequoia. Pulled across the nation with Tiki Dog and our other dog, Cooper, who is now living with Gigi because he's a crazy chihuahua that was trying to always escape our house. So we were chasing down the street all the time. We're like, you gotta go live with the rest of the chihuahuas, which is where he came from. He was born from that other chihuahua, so we see him still, little Cooper. Anyways, yeah, drove that Sequoia across the nation October, what was it, 2017? I think it was before Halloween, because we spent Halloween there, which is the end of the month, of course, but it's like a week before Halloween, a couple of days that week. It's cool. I got there so early in the morning, I didn't want to wake everybody up, so I just slept in Sequoia, like across the front seats, or across the middle row. And then T-Dubs came out there like at 5 in the morning, like, what are you doing? You're already out here? I'm like, yeah, I just don't want to wake you guys up, because I got there like at 2 a.m. So, that's my story about coming to South Carolina. We actually lived with, we sold our house in Arizona, and lived with T-Dubs' parents for almost 5 months, looking for houses, trying to get approved for our loan, and that's how we kind of got lucky with, the housing market was in a good, it was a buyer's market, and the house we had that we bought was on the market for 60 days or something like that, and they finally lowered the price a little bit more, and we got approved, and man, it was a blessing. I got approved for that house that we live in now while I was in CDL school, and I left class and got on my phone to talk to the loan officer because he said I was approved, and it was a great day. I was excited, celebrating, telling thank you so much, and the teacher's like, you better get in here, get off your phone. I'm like, I'll take whatever punishment you got, man. I gotta take this phone call. So it was crazy. But yeah, we got that house, and the rest is history. It's already doubled in value. We've been blessed that we bought it at the right time. Real estate's a timing thing. If you would have bought your house in 2006, 2007 in Arizona, you would have been hurting when that 2008 came and everything went to nothing. Same thing with now. I think if you bought a house in the last couple of years, you're not hurting. They're still going up a little bit. It's not as 2008 was just everything died and all the houses were the problem. At least where I lived in Arizona. But out here, I don't think that's much of a problem. But they're still staying where they are, maybe coming down a little bit. Like our house went from 440,000 to now it's like 431 or something like that. It's dropped like 10 grand since the economy has changed this year. But nor here nor there. That was our blessing in life, was that real estate transaction, selling our house in Arizona at the right time and buying this one in South Carolina at the right time, because it's getting pretty busy out here. A lot of people moving out to this area. It's a good place to raise a family. Decent weather, beach isn't too far, mountains aren't too far. Okay, we just got a lot of people. That's Fountain Inn's exit right there. A lot of people exiting right there. I guess they could probably make that a little bit longer runway, because if it gets backed up like that, it's going to block this right lane. It looks like that's what was happening. Alrighty, we're turning burner now though. Let's get on down to 74, and it has a little history about us. I never had anything given to me in my life. I lived with my mom on welfare in Anaheim, in California, and then I moved up with my dad. I asked my dad if I could live with him when I was about 11, 12 years old, 7th grade. And he said, we'll make it work. He said no, and then like 6 months later, he said, sure, we'll make it work. And I moved up there with him and his new family and just tried to do good in school. And my dad did buy me a car. He gave me a better life, I think, monetarily than my mom could have. My mom just didn't have the resources, but my dad did. He was a hard worker. He still is. Great hard worker. And got me a car, and then I got a full ride scholarship for college, so I didn't have to really rely on my dad or anybody else to pay for anything for me. But I don't think he really had. He probably could have done it, but it would have been a strain, you know. Had to put me through school, and I didn't want to go to school unless I got a scholarship, because I think college is great for specific professions, but for just to go in to get a socialist, whatever, what's it called, a communication degree or something like that, that's just kind of a wide variety of topics. I don't think it's not really diversified on, like, focused in on one medical field or dental field or all that kind of physicist, something like that. So that's my 2 cents on that. But I think college is a great experience. I think it's great to grow a person into understanding, like, how to be social with other people and network. I think that's a good part of college, and kind of keep yourself even more ready for a high-paced job kind of thing. But if not, a trade school might be just the best thing to do out of high school. Yeah, I'm just rambling, but yeah, I got into college and moved and bought my own house in Arizona, and met T-Dubs, and the rest is history. But real estate was our big thing that made us kind of have the means to move out here. And also that real estate transaction, selling my house in Arizona, that gave me, I saved a little bit of the money. We put almost all that money we profited off the house into down payment for the new house. But we had bought a car, a truck, and stuff, and I sold that just to get my semi-truck. So that's how we started. A little background story. I mean, I sold my personal crew cab Tundra, that was my truck, just to have the down payment for my Volvo, my first truck I bought. So that's how we became to be Just Trucking and RMT. And the YouTube channel was kind of just started because I wanted to have, like, content. I wanted to teach other people what I was learning, and I thought I really had to have, like, experience driving a truck. I didn't realize that mega carriers wanted you to have, like, a year of driving for free, pretty much, for them, before another mega carrier would even think about hiring you, kind of thing. So you could run for 30 cents a mile and live in a truck your whole life. And if you made it that first year and didn't want to pull your hair out, then they would open up the spectrum to other jobs and better jobs, you know, because everyone's like, I want 1 year experience, 2 years experience. Like, you can only get experience driving for someone else at pennies. So I didn't want to take that route. I didn't really have that option to provide for my family, so I went straight in to buy the Volvo. Bought the Volvo and went straight to my own authority. And Sammy makes sense. He's another YouTube channel here that I really respect, and he's the one that gave me that motivation to do that. So love you, Sammy. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate your channel and everything you guided me with in the beginning when I was sitting in CDL school. The guys that were teaching me weren't teaching me anything that anybody else couldn't teach me, but you taught me a lot more, man. So I appreciate it. Now we are in W9, also inspired by Sammy. I looked at his truck and I said, that's a cool truck. And then I looked at the sleeper that these kind of had, and I said, that's a lot of room to, if you're going to be on the road, why not have a little apartment back here? And sleeper's the kind of thing you stand in the back, and this truck has a really big one that's like a little apartment. So I appreciate everything that guided me on, Sammy, which is what I'm saying. All right, enough rambling. I've rambled too long. Let's get over here. And here we are again, exit 76. It's about 6:15 right now. And that broker that I've been using for a couple of these loads coming out of Savannah, but I've always been here before 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. He said, yeah, I've had guys to show up at 7 or 8. And I said, okay. Gonna have a pretty sunset tonight. T-Dubs texted me and said, okay, so no pool? I said, no, babe. No pool. I gotta get this work done. So we might go watch the football game tonight. Might just hang out at home. It's probably the best idea, just chilling home. But Yeah, we'll see what Samsung says right now. If they're like, hey, we don't unload past 5, I'm like, okay. And that makes me have a dilemma. Do I waste fuel and go home? Do I stay out here at 7-Eleven? I don't know. I'm only 45 miles from my house. So I'd like to watch the game somewhere at least. I don't know. I like watching football. I like the drama of it. I like to see who's doing what. Some games are really boring, but like the Cowboy game and the Buccaneers game out last night was pretty interesting. I want to see how they were going to start the season. And the Cowboys, kind of the same thing. Just not a great offense. Not just sputtering. Not any big breakaway plays. Only maybe a couple. And then same thing with Tampa Bay though. They didn't have any. They had a couple great plays, but the wide receiver core for Tampa Bay is not what it should be. I don't think for Tom Brady throwing. He doesn't have a lot of breakaway speed and guys that can get open. So anyway, that's football talk. This is freight talk. We're back to good old Samsung. We're a repeat customer of theirs now. Should probably get a direct contract with them. A lot of you guys saying in the comments or even on live streams or other YouTube channels, get your own freight, get your direct customers, that kind of stuff. One truck operation, that is way easier than it sounds. Or sounds easier than it is. Let's put it that way. They want a fleet of trucks. They want 10 trucks. They want to be able to cover all these loads coming out of Savannah, not just paying you one time here and there kind of thing. So that's what's different about it. If you have a small little mom and pop place, little warehouse, like maybe that one back there, but even that one back there was just a satellite location of another bigger warehouse. There's another drop trailer right in front of us. That poor guy, that thing's been smashed on the ground since we've been coming here too. But yeah, it's not as easy as you think. Like I can't make Samsung a direct customer for me. They want volume. They don't want just a one truck every now and then. That's why brokers are valuable for getting those little ones that are here and there that Samsung needs moved. Like, hey, I need these parts. Give me a truck. Like I don't care what I don't care what it costs, but we'll pay double, we'll pay whatever the normal rate is just to get this part moved because we need it now. So my same buddy's working security. Let's see what he has to say. How you doing, man? Got a little delivery. He said, go ahead, you're good. I said, okay, man. So now, that's the first part of it. We're actually let in, so he didn't say, hey, we stopped taking people at 5 o'clock. He said, go ahead. So now it's checking in with this little office on the left, see what they got to say. But it looks like there's really nobody here, so hopefully I'll make the cut, you know? We will see, though, right? We don't need our shades anymore. We got our bills. And yeah, they had the wrong pickup number at the shipper. So I had to get on the line with the broker, and they had a big email chain going, and they finally gave me the right one. But actually, the guy, the shipper gave me the right one, and I sent it to them, and they just changed the Raycom with that number. So we'll see. But yeah, he said the BOL is not the typical BOL. He pretty much just printed my Raycon and changed up took the price off of it and stuff like that. So we shall see what they have to say. Have you been here a lot? Do you know if they unload past 5?
They got second shift here.
Oh, okay. Where do I just wait here still, or you?
Yeah.
I'll walk over those offices.
One that guy in the
With the forklift way down there.
Yeah, he the one. Who is this right here?
One of them, the other
I know that.
Way down there. That little young guy.
Yeah.
I've been delivering all. They don't even hear you though. Huh? They're like, nope.
He don't even want to come.
No, I'm doing my own thing.
He gonna tell the other boy to come watch. I don't never come on second shift.
She just looked at you and no.
I always be going home.
I'm glad you snuck in here, but it's like get somebody to talk to me. Because the guy that broke our course is like, oh yeah, I've been keeping people good for at 7.
What's up, my guy?
How you doing?
All right, he got
A delivery.
You got doing second shift?
Yeah,
he got a delivery.
The only one that open right now is 12.
You mean door 12?
Yeah.
So do you want me to just get in there, leave the paperwork in the back, or give it to you, or what do you want me to do?
Just hold on to it because the guy who does that, he's not here yet.
Okay, but he come. What time does he come in?
Nah, he's here. He's just he might be still on break or something.
Okay. Well, should I come back to that door and check out, or where should I go?
Yeah, just go ahead and park at 12.
Get in 12 and then wait for you guys? Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Thanks a lot, man.
You can go through that door in the middle too. Like,
Oh, you can walk in that one?
Yeah,
Okay.
when you get ready, you can go instead of coming down here. That's why I went that door.
Okay, and that was open?
Thank you,
All right,
my
man.
guy.
Thank you. Thanks a lot, guys. Big shout out to Camu Transport and that guy. I've been here for 4 years, man. I know all these guys. I said, awesome. So there's another door down there. You can just walk in. That's what he did. He walked in and then came back and opened that door for me. So appreciate you, man. And then that guy, he's the one that like called the forklift guys. You heard, said, get over here. Like, this guy needs to get unloaded. And he's like, okay, get in door 12. Otherwise, they probably would have just kept rolling by. But he said, we were ringing that doorbell outside. He's like, these explicit people, they'll never hear the doorbell come ringing. I'm like, well, I appreciate you though, man. So let's go get to door 12. And then once we're in door 12, we can walk in, he said, through that door and see where they're at. He said the guy's going to unload me. He isn't here yet. He's on break or something. So that's a blessing though. At least we can get unloaded. It's about 6:20 now, 6:25. I'm going to talk to him, get him to start doing the trailer. I'll probably go to 7-Eleven over there and get refreshed and wait for them to get done. But right now, let's get these doors open. Just how we left you. Nothing shifted. That is all you can ask for. Nice and smooth. Well, that's door 12 right there. Little chassis for a container on there. So I walked up there and he was already walking out of the door. So that was a blessing. A different guy, probably the guy that I need. And he's like, I told him what was going on. I was like, you want me to wait for 12 to open up? You can move that trailer? And he's like, no, you can get in 7 or 8. I'm like, perfect. So it seems like he's in good spirits, happy to be coming to work. Second shift just started, but now you guys have seen this area from other videos. There's a bunch of containers right here, so if I was going to get into 12, I was going to go kind of past and regular back, but I have a little opening right here with some smaller containers so I can get into 7 a little easier. So let's do that. That was not long at all. Thank you so much, Samsung. Second shift, that guy, I appreciate you, man, for getting us through that door and getting us to the right people, because otherwise I would have just been sitting there. He just came out the door and gave me a thumbs up. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. Let's get home, watch some football, and see what Tuesday holds for loads. There we go. And we're gonna have a heck of a pretty sunset driving home. About 40 miles back to the house. Just glad to get something on the truck for Monday. A little bit of revenue. Well, that's a wrap on today, and there is a beautiful sunset, guys. We will be in California October 16th and 15th with safetyauditprep.com. Check them out, guys. Safety Audit Prep. You will have a safety audit. If you're a new entrant, if you started your own company, if you want to come and do your own authority like what I do, run a one truck operation or run a fleet, whatever you got going on, your local DOT is going to go ahead and run a safety audit on you. Just make sure you're doing things right, and Safety Audit Prep can keep you in line to get that all done perfectly and smoothly. They're a great compliance company at a great price, so check them out. We will be with them in California. We'll do some meet and greets on both days, and we'd love to meet all you guys. So let us know if you're coming and try to make it out there if you can. Check out justtruckin.shop if you need a shirt, a hat, anything like that. We'll be having some shirts out there from Kaz Gear to hand out to some of our subscribers. We'd love to meet all you guys, and it'd be nice to be out in California. That's where I was raised. Born in Omaha, but 1 year old I moved out there, and I've been raised in Southern California and Northern California. I went in high school, so it's gonna be a good time. Enjoy that sunset, enjoy your life. I hope you guys are having a beautiful time, and just keeping these trucks moving and America moving. We're blessed to be in this country, and it was so cool to see Katie's cousin singing that national anthem and put chills down my spine, because I have met him once, and it was pretty cool. Nice guy, Air Force, appreciate your service, like I said. Right now, let's go pick up that beautiful T-dubs. We'll be blessed. Gigi came over for a little bit. We're going to watch some football. Probably just till halftime or third quarter. I don't think this game's going to be that close. Not 100%. But Seahawks really have a rebuilding year to go, because Russell Wilson went over to... I wasn't going to get over, but I got someone flying up my left. But yeah, watch some football, eat some wings, and get the boys to school tomorrow. And look for a great load tomorrow. But first, let's go pick up the T-dubs. turn off this one, turn on that one. Like we said, guys, God bless you, and hopefully we will see you tomorrow. Was Kai giving you kisses goodbye? Oh, huggy, mama. Well, huggies. We're only going to be gone for like an hour. Wings and football. We'll be right back. All right, guys. God bless you. And yeah, we almost had the wrong load. You look cute.
Hey.
Like your little outfits. But hey, it worked out, and we got loaded and unloaded, and
So what happened?
I'll tell you about it. Yeah, I went there and they had the wrong pickup number. So yeah, we're gonna take T-Dubs out for some wings.
Wine.
God bless you guys, and we will see you
On the next one.
Bye.
Bye.